Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give a second trimester update. So this is the first one of this trimester. I'm 15 weeks and 5 days today, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm slowly starting to wean myself off of the Unisum, and I've only felt sick a couple of days since the past like 2 weeks, and I'm definitely getting my energy back. So that is very nice. And then as far as my belly, it is definitely growing and I'm starting to gain some weight. I am starting to deal with some varicose veins, which kind of sucks, but I was used to that with my pregnancy with Orion. It's just happening a lot sooner than I thought it would now. So aside from that, everything is pretty much normal. I feel pretty good. I had to start wearing some maternity type leggings, which is always comfortable. So I'll have to do a video on all of the clothes that I got. I got some from Goodwill, and then I got some from Old Navy, and then I plan on buying a couple more pieces from Amazon as well. And then yeah, it's just been it's been nice having my energy back and not feeling so sick all the time. So I will keep you guys updated, hopefully next week or the week after. And yeah, so I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, and welcome back to week 17. I did not do an update last week, but I am going to do this week's update. So I'm 17 weeks and 6 days today, and basically not a whole lot has changed since 15 weeks. My varicose veins, they're progressing a little bit more. So my left foot and my left ankle is having all of the issues this time. When I was pregnant with Orion, it was all basically on my right foot and my right ankle. So I don't really know why it's different this time. Like, I don't really know why it's switching legs, but it is. So I have basically some spider veins starting at the ankle on my right side of my left foot, and I have one vein going along the back side of my ankle, which has always been there, but it's like more pronounced now. So my leg kind of hurts a little bit more. I've been wearing those like tight stocking things, the socks, which is kind of not like the cutest thing ever, but it helps. I'm trying to do some Epsom salt baths for like 10 minutes at night, dry brushing. Try not to stand for too long, try not to sit for too long. So just kind of anything to like help it, because I know it's only going to get worse as the pregnancy progresses. Thankfully, at least with my experience the last time, they go away pretty quickly, so I'm thankful for that. I guess let me know in the comments if you guys have ever dealt with varicose veins during pregnancy, and yeah, I'd be interested to know how many people deal with that. This is kind of TMI, but I also have a varicose vein down in that area, if you know what I mean, which is also pretty common. I think like 8% of women get varicose veins down there, so that's fun. That one's not bothersome though, thankfully. So I do have to deal with that. I have an appointment on the 19th, so I plan on letting my OB know, so that way they're kind of like aware, because I guess pregnant women have an increased risk of deep vein thrombosis, so DVT for short. So I have to let them know. I don't think I let my OB know the last time, so I don't know. I think it might have happened so late that I didn't think about it, because I came into the hospital to give birth, and witch hazel, if you don't know, witch hazel does help with like any kind of itching or irritation for varicose veins. So I had a cotton pad filled with witch hazel and had taped it around my ankle, and so I came into the hospital and he was like, "Is your ankle okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just witch hazel for my varicose vein." And he was like, "Oh, all right." So ladies, let your practitioners know if you're having issues with any kind of varicose vein, so that way they are aware, just in case of any kind of complications that could you know, potentially happen with that. So I am trying to wean myself off of the Unisum. Like I mentioned in my last update, it's not been going great. I think it was last week at 17 weeks, or no, actually, yes, it was at 17 weeks. So this past week, I tried 2 days of no Unisum. I threw up twice. So it's very hit or miss. I did not take it last night and I felt okay this morning. But then as soon as I drank milk, I think it messed with the stomach acid and I started feeling sick. So it's either gonna just have to be a while until I can completely wean myself off of it, or I'm gonna be on it for the entire pregnancy. I don't know. Hopefully it's not that, but I'd rather not feel sick the entire time. So, excuse me, hiccup. The only downside to taking the Unisum is that I wake up so late. Like I literally wake up at like 9 o'clock. So that's why I kind of hate taking it. However, the one night I chose not to take it last week, I woke up at 4, could not for the life of me go back to sleep. So maybe it is for the best that I continue taking it, because 4 o'clock wake up call was not the move. I've been so hungry, basically insatiable, and I feel like I eat something, I get full, 30 minutes pass by and I'm like, I need to eat something again. So that's been great. And then I like crave things. So like the other day I had a burrito at my husband's work, and now that's all I can think about. I'm like, I need that burrito in my life, specifically the sauce. It was so good. So but at least I'm eating, because my first trimester I barely ate anything. I just couldn't, because I was so sick and it was awful. So I'm thankful that I'm able to eat again. And then I think I've gained maybe like 6 or 7 pounds so far. I started off kind of underweight, so I think maybe like 4 pounds underweight, so not a lot, but my OB wants me to, I think, gain 35 to 40 pounds, which I think it was on par for my last pregnancy. And so far I'm 17 weeks, almost 18 weeks, and I've only gained like 6 or 7 pounds. So I'm not really sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't remember how much weight I gained with Orion. I don't remember how quickly I gained it with Orion. I know that I have at least gained enough for now, maybe, but I gained more with him at this point than I have this time. I just think a lot of that has to do with how little I was eating my first trimester and how much I was throwing up. So I'm trying not to worry about it. I'll see what they say at my appointment. And like I mentioned, I have an appointment on the 19th, and then I have my 20-week scan on the 25th. So I am so excited, but it's also kind of crazy to think that I'm almost 20 weeks. Like, how is this pregnancy already almost halfway over, you know? And I knew it would fly by because I already have a son and I have to take care of him, but I don't work. So like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I tried to wish away my first trimester so hard that like it actually happened, just because of how sick I was. And then we have a lot going on in the next couple months that I'm excited for, I'm nervous for, but it's gonna help hopefully make this process go by quicker. Not that I want to have this pregnancy go by quick, but I just know that like with everything going on, it's gonna go by quick. So, and with how I'm feeling with my legs, I kind of hope it does, because I cannot stand pain or like irritations or anything like that. I'm just the type of person that like, if something's bothering me, I will make it known and I'll complain about it like every day. So it's not fun at all. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it as far as like any kind of true update. Nothing else is like really happening. I don't think I have like any, oh, actually, yes, I have been getting dizzy and I'm out of breath a lot. I'm sure you can tell in this video. So those are 2 things that have cropped up recently. But yeah, I do remember being out of breath with Orion a lot. And dizziness, I think, started around the same time as well with him. But it's just kind of annoying because like sometimes I'll stand up too fast and I'll be like, whoa, seeing spots. So that is something to look out for. But aside from that, there's nothing else. So I will have to either update you guys next week or the week after. And then I will definitely update you guys once I have my 20-week ultrasound photos to see how baby is looking. I'm hoping she is still growing ahead like she was, because she was 6 days ahead in growth the last time we went and saw her. So I think she might come early. I don't know, we'll see. And we have a name picked out. I do want to mention that. I'm not gonna say it, I don't think, until she's here, but we do have a name. It took a while because we thought we had a name picked out, and then I just kind of started changing my mind as soon as I found out it was a girl. So for some reason it was really hard for me to like decide on a girl name versus a boy name. With Orion, we had his name picked out for like the longest time. I loved it. I was like, this is perfect, we're going with it. We went with it and it was great. This one, I'm like, there's just so many names that I love. I know so many people, and a lot of them are girls, obviously. And I'm like, no, I know someone with that name, even though I really like it. So that is where I'm at with the name. So I'm excited. And now I need to start calling the baby with this name instead of just the baby. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like it's been harder to connect with this one than it was with Orion for some reason. So I'm hoping that this will help. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next update. And yeah, hopefully nothing else like serious happens, but I will definitely keep you guys posted. So see you next week or the week after. Bye. So today is October 15th and I am officially 18 weeks and 6 days. So I'll be 19 weeks tomorrow. And it's kind of crazy to think that I'm basically a week away from being halfway through this pregnancy. So I'm not really sure what I said in last week's update, but this week has been pretty much the same. I've just been a little bit more tired and more hungry. I still have the issue with the varicose veins, not as bad. I think maybe just standing a lot and walking a lot was kind of making it worse. And then I have still been taking my Unisum just to make sure that I am not gonna get sick. I think I'm probably gonna try and go without it like after 20 weeks and see if maybe I feel better. Anytime I try to go without it, I feel awful all day long. So I'd rather continue to take it and feel good and be able to eat properly than not take it and feel like crap all day. So I have that still. And then yeah, I've just been sleeping a lot at night, sleeping very uncomfortably. And I have a pregnancy pillow, like a regular one, and then I have one of like the half pillows. I don't really know how to explain it, but I kind of just flip-flop between my left and my right side. I used to be a really good side sleeper before I got pregnant with Orion, and now I just hate it. I really just want to lay on my back so bad. And it has started hurting my shoulder and my sternum every time I sleep on my side. So it's getting to be very uncomfortable. And unfortunately for me, I was born with like kind of a crooked sternum, which could possibly, you know, have to do with my scoliosis, but it's starting to agitate that a little bit. And when you get pregnant, you start having relaxin, which is like, I think a hormone or something that causes your bones to just relax basically. So that way when you give birth, you know, everything opens up. But because of that, it's causing issues with my chest. And I think that's part of the reason why it's so uncomfortable for me to like sleep on my side. So that's been just wonderful. I wake up sometimes and my hips are just so sore. So I'm gonna try and like soak in Epsom salt a little bit more and see if that kind of helps. And I've been using the heating pad a little bit on my back as well, because sometimes I just feel like my spine hurts too. And again, I do have scoliosis, so I'm sure that's possibly why. But yeah, it just sucks. So, and I've been to the chiropractor before. I don't love it because I hate the sound of bones popping. I can't stand like the possibility of something like going wrong at a chiropractor, and I especially don't really feel comfortable going to one like right now, so I'm probably gonna hold off. And yeah, I've been taking the Mary Ruth prenatals, which are great. I just have recently run out of the iron, so Mary Ruth, if you could please bring that back in stock, that would be great, because now I have to take the iron supplements, like the regular pills, and I cannot stand those. So that would be great, Mary Ruth, thank you. And yeah, so that's pretty much all the updates that I have for this week. I have my regular OBGYN appointment next week on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. So I'll be excited to see how that goes. I mean, it's just going to be a regular checkup, so like 5 minutes maybe, get to hear the baby's heartbeat. And then the week after that, when I'm 20 weeks and I think 2 days along, I'll get to go in for my 20-week ultrasound, which will be very great. I love those. Baby's always bigger and just more details in the face and everything. So I'm excited for that. And again, I will keep you posted on that, especially. Hopefully I'll be able to film next week. But definitely I will update for my 20-week. But yeah, we have a lot going on. We have people coming to visit the next couple of weeks. I say weeks, next like month. And then in December, and then we have possibly, hopefully, the opportunity to move here soon. And by soon, I mean within like the next 5 to 6 months. So literally around the same time baby's gonna be here. So please stay tuned for that, because it is going to be a weird and interesting journey if we have to move either while I'm 8 to 9 months pregnant or right after baby. So kind of nervous. If you have moved before that late in pregnancy or have moved with a newborn, if you could like let me know in the comments how that went for you, that would be great, because I'm trying not to stress about it, because at the end of the day I have literally no control in the situation. So let's just hope it is an easy transition. That is all I have to say. So I will catch you guys hopefully next week. If not, I will catch you for week 20. And yeah, stay tuned. Hi guys. So I am 20 weeks and 6 days today, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm doing this a little bit later than I wanted to, because we went on a spontaneous trip to Lake Tahoe for the past couple days. So I just got back yesterday. I did have my 20-week ultrasound appointment this week as well on Wednesday, and then the day after we left for Lake Tahoe. So we drove over there. It was like a 3-hour drive, which was nice, because it was nice to see how I handle drives like that right now, with my varicose veins and just general discomfort. And it wasn't horrible. So I'm hoping that if we do end up moving while I'm pregnant, it's not going to be that bad. I know I'll be obviously a lot larger and it'll be more uncomfortable, but I am hoping it will be reasonable. So everything went good at the ultrasound. Baby looked good, measuring 14 ounces, which I think is a little bit bigger, which makes sense because she has been measuring very big for like, you know, every ultrasound that we've had. But again, same due date of March 11th. And yeah, not much has changed. I haven't taken my Unisum in a couple of days, which has been nice. And I have not felt nauseous, minus yesterday on the way back. I was feeling nauseous in the car, but I think a lot of that just had to do with the stop and go traffic. But aside from that, no nausea. I've been eating more. I haven't really put on any more weight. So I think the entire pregnancy so far, I've only gained 10 pounds. And I think my OB wants me to gain anywhere between 35 and 40. So I don't really remember how much I gained with Orion. And I don't remember how much I gained like each trimester. I think by now with him I probably gained a little bit more though, just because I wasn't sick my first trimester like I was or have been with her. Yeah, so aside from that, really not much has changed. Just kind of doing day-to-day stuff. I mean, I'm just out of breath, more out of breath now than I was like a couple weeks ago, and it's getting harder to like bend over and tie my shoes. And yeah, I'm just trying to stick to wearing like compression socks and everything like that. Just trying to think if there was anything else. She's been moving a lot more movements, been able to like figure out what times she's moving at. Tends to be more at night, but lately she has been moving more during the day. I've also been able to like feel her moving while I'm standing and walking around doing stuff, because a couple weeks ago I was still able to feel her, but I had to be sitting down. So now I can actually feel her if I'm like standing up. She's really low, which I think is interesting because with Orion, he was pretty high. Like I felt him very high up, but she's very, very low. And from my understanding, I haven't actually asked about it, but from my understanding, I guess the second babies and on tend to be lower, which I find interesting. But yeah, so she's pretty low. I had something else I was gonna say, but now I forgot. I don't remember. Completely gone. But anyways, yeah, so I've just been feeling her a lot more, more defined movements. I've been feeling flutters since like close to 11 weeks. So her size wise, she would have been like, you know, close to 12 or whatever. But and then actual like kicks I've been feeling since 16 weeks. And it's just been nice because with Orion, I think I started feeling flutters with him around like 20-ish weeks, maybe 21 weeks. And then I didn't feel any kind of like kicks until like later on. So it's interesting that this time I've been feeling them more and a lot sooner, which I know a lot of people are like, that's not the baby, it's gas, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's not though, because I know what gas feels like. I'm not farting afterwards or burping afterwards. And I'm pretty sure my intestines are not that low. So yeah, it's been very nice. So aside from that, I don't really have that much more of an update. I do have the ultrasound pictures. So there is one, and then trying to like block out all the information. Another one, little baby. Got a little picture of her foot. She's gonna have my feet, which I was very excited about. And this was the last one. So that is it for this week. If anything changes, I'll update you guys, but that's pretty much it for now. And hopefully I will see you for next week's update or the week after. And then, yeah, see you guys real soon. Hi guys, so it is a couple weeks later. I am actually in my third trimester now, but I wanted to go ahead and update you guys on my second trimester because I failed to wrap that up due to just like all the holidays and everything going on. But everything looked good for my gestational diabetes screening, minus having low iron. And I'm not really surprised by that because I had low iron my last pregnancy, and thankfully it's not like super, super low. I think it was like 4 milligrams, maybe lower than like what they want. So I've just been trying to make sure I take my iron supplements and eating more iron rich foods. So hopefully that'll help. I've also been drinking a pregnancy tea, which before I did my gestational diabetes screening, I like was very, I was slacking a lot on the tea and the iron pills. So I'm not really too surprised that it was low. So yeah, everything else looks good. Baby has been moving a ton. I'm getting very uncomfortable. I have super bad varicose veins, and I'm just very tired. So that is pretty much the update for second trimester. I will keep you guys posted the best I can with the third trimester. We have a lot going on, between just me just feeling general blah and being tired. I literally am taking naps like every day now. And then we are not 100% sure if we're moving or not. So I don't know what's going to be happening between now and the time this baby is actually born. I don't even know where I'm going to be when this baby's born. So lots of just craziness going on, but I'm excited. I just wanted to update you guys on that, and yeah, second trimester is looking good. I will go ahead and show you. I know I'm technically in my third trimester, but I will show you my bump since I failed to do that my first trimester. This is my bump. Yay! And I'm officially 20 pounds, actually 14 pounds heavier than I was when I first got pregnant. And I think my doctors want me to get, oh wait, no, hold on. £24. Yeah, 24 pounds heavier. I don't know what I said before. My brain's also gone. Yeah, I'm 24 pounds heavier than I was when I first got pregnant, and my doctors want me at like 30 to 35 pounds. Even though my husband says 40 pounds, and I don't think that sounds right. So I'm gonna go with like 35 pounds. So like 11 more pounds and I'll be good. So, yeah, I'm just very excited. We're trying to get everything settled as far as like buying stuff for her. I have a tub now full of clothes that I've managed to get secondhand from some of my friends, and then a couple pieces that I've bought new, and then I have all of her cloth diapers situated, and we bought this new for her. That is something I wanted to say. I did buy this new because with Orion we ended up co-sleeping, which again, I know a lot of people are against that, but that's just what we did. It worked for us, but I cannot do it this time. So we got this new, very excited. I bought a lot of stuff secondhand off of Facebook Marketplace. I highly recommend. I've received a free, technically we were supposed to pay for it, but the lady's kids broke it, which it really wasn't broken. It like is an easy fix, but she gave it to us for free. It was a Amish made wooden high chair, which I am obsessed with. I wanted a wooden high chair so bad for her. So very, very excited about that. I got a bouncer, some expensive bouncer. I don't even know the brand's name, but it was like over $100 originally. Got that for $50. We got a Love Every play mat, or like the play mat thing, and that's over $100 somehow. But I got that for $50 as well. What else did I buy? Bought some more Love Every toys, because we had some for Orion, or still have some for Orion, but they didn't start until like 1 onward. I feel like I got other stuff too, but those were like the bigger things. So we bought quite a bit of the big stuff for a highly discounted rate. Even the snoo, we got 2 bundles, which are, the one bundle is like over $100. So we got the snoo 2 bundles, which include I think 2 sheet sets and then 3 sleepers, and then a sound machine, and then I have a nice lounge set from them, and we got that all for under, I think it was under $1,000. No, that doesn't sound right. We saved just under $1,000. I think it was like we saved $900. I can't remember the exact price, but I know we saved at least 900 some odd dollars. So super, super grateful for that. I'll post my registry in the comments if anybody wants to buy her anything. Pretty much everything I have on the registry left is like just cheaper stuff like passies and that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, I will keep you guys posted for my 3rd trimester updates, like I said, as best I can, because I don't know what is happening in my life anymore. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Bye.